range. So therefore you have to get the broadcast address. Now this one, okay, this one you have to make sure that you get your last matching bit. Okay, like for instance, this is where you're going to have your demarcation point. So let me just draw a line here also, because this is how you got to do it. You have to be drawing lines and drawing lines. Now this is my last matching bit. Good here. That's it. Alright, so this is where my demarcation point stopped, because that is cited 20. Sorry, because it's cited 27 224, so I have to make this, it has to go here, not there but here. Alright, so cited 27, 3 bits borrowed, and then you have 5 bits remaining. So what is the sum of those 5 bits remaining? Now these 5 bits remaining here is 16, 8, 4, 2 and 1. That gives you 31. Okay, so that 31, this 31 that you have here is what you're gonna add to the 64. Okay, 31 plus 64 would give you your exact answer. So the broadcast address therefore would be, it's a little bit complicated, 192.168.28, sorry, not 25, 28.95, because the sum of the bits in the network, in the host portion here, is 31. So that 31 plus 64 gives you 95. So the valid host range they're asking is, what is the first IP address and what is the last IP address? So 192.168.28.65, and the last valid IP address is, see, we're going back to what we were doing before. Not 102 but 192. Sorry about that. And here also is 192.168.28.94. So your answer is here. That is your valid host range. Now this is what they're asking from you, and then you've got to get them this from 192.168.28.65 to 192.168.28.94. That is exactly what the question is asking. So you've got to do something to get things right by doing this ANDing stuff. So ANDing is something that you were supposed to know a long time ago. Okay guys, so do we have any other question? We have a lot of questions that are ahead, and then I don't know how quickly we can be able to complete them. What is the last valid host on subnet? Let me see if I have a class A IP address here, so I can give you one sample on class A also before, because I don't want the video to be very long. My question right now is question 7. What is the last valid host address for the subnet base? So I'm gonna do this. Okay, I'm gonna do this one. The last valid host address. Okay, last valid host address. Your question must always be like that. Okay, right? So okay, what is the last valid host address on this subnet? The last valid host address on this network. So the answer is, you have to put this network address down, and then you have the subnet mask underneath it, and that's my subnet mask right here. The last valid host address is that we have to convert this into binary, and then convert this one also into binary. So if I convert this into binary, convert this other one into binary, I'll have a little bit of issue. So now what I will do is, I will look at the third octet, how many bits are borrowed, because here all the bits here in the second octet are borrowed, and we have few bits, like few bits in the, like 4 bits borrowed in the third octet. So this way we're gonna do. So we're only gonna work on the third and the fourth octet, because they have 240 and 0. So this other one, it has 255, so therefore we don't have to touch anything there because it's gonna give us the same thing. So you don't need any ANDing or anything. All that you need to do is put these ones into binary 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8, and then that's it. And then 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. Similar thing again here for 240. 240 in binary is 1 1 1 1 1 4 times, and then 0 0 0 4 times. And then 0 in binary is all zeros. Alright, so that's it. Now what you are going to do, you don't need to AND anything or whatsoever. You just need to know the number of bits that are left in this portion. So we have 4 bits borrowed in the third octet and 4 remaining. So we have to get these 4 remaining bits. So I can draw something here also just to make things easy for us. I'm gonna have to draw something, a line demarcation. Now if I put this demarcation here, that demarcation is telling me that some of these bits are not part of, okay, this from here, these 4 bits are part of the network, sorry, are part of the host, so I have to get their sum. So the sum of these bits here is 8421, is 15. So you get your network right here. The network address is 10.81.0.0 slash. Now the CIDR is, this is 816 plus 420. So your CIDR is CIDR 20. You have to get that right because this is 816 plus the 4 bits borrowed also on the third octet. It gives you 20. So the valid host range. Now this is your network address, right? So that's your network address, and your broadcast address coming now is that. So your broadcast address would be the sum of these bits remaining in this third octet to whatever value that is in this third octet, and the sum of the bits remaining here is 255. Here is 255. So whatever is here, you add it here, you have 255. So here the sum of the bits remaining here is 15, and the sum of the bits remaining in the last octet is 255. So this is how you're gonna do it. So you have 10.81.15.255. So your first valid IP address here is your first valid IP address is 10.81